make a sandwich, do what you got to do.
Do your thing. We're gonna give you one or two songs here, and we'll come back on the flip side. You are listening to WZR Radio here. So you can't do that. You're listening to WZR Radio with Matt Boone and Ryan Carter.
Bing, 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 bing.
We'll be back right after this. Lead you guys in with some soft music to close out a pretty good rap song. We're back, WZR Radio, Tuesday night, 7 to 9 Eastern Time. Almost forgot about Matt Boone. Let me take him off mute. Matty B, what's cracking, buddy?
Yeah, you sounded like the whitest guy I've ever heard in my life just now. You said, take you back with a little rap song. It's a good rap song. You said something like that. It's a good rap song. It's a very good rap song performance.
It's a very good. It's a nice.
It's good.
We got a lot to do here in hour number 2. I know. Where do we want to start? We actually
didn't finish Raw. If you want to try and finish Raw still.
All right, let's do that real quick. We'll get that.
You got a lot of it. I'm looking at it now.
All the guests that are in the live chat room at ProWrestlingScoops.com/chat for an old baby doll.
Yeah.
You guys go to TalkShoe.com and seriously, it takes you 2 seconds. I think it asks you for a username and a password. Bada bing, bada boom. You're done. You enter it. You can come back on a weekly basis. It seems like we have a lot of new people tonight, and I know a lot of those people are coming from MMAnews.com, which is Boone's MMA website, and we're going to get to Fedor talk here in just a minute. Boone, while I do some
it's like here's another. You ready for another analogy real quick before you do that?
Sure.
All right, so I'm starting to forget it as I'm about to say it because I'm trying to word it right in my head. All right, so me and you are like the married couple, and the WZ Army is all our little children, right?
Right.
And for the longest time, you've been hearing about my ex-wife called MMAnews.com, and we had a bunch of kids too before me and Ryan got back together to do the WZR. You see, so now I finally introduced the WZ Army to all the little stepbrothers and sisters from MMAnews.com, and now they're all conjugating together at once in the WZR chat room, which you can find on the internet, very easily located at ProWrestlingScoops.com/chat.
I like that because we've always had this problem.
You've always heard me talk about it, yeah.
Well, we've always had this problem with wrestling fans seem to hate MMA fans, and MMA fans seem to hate wrestling.
MMA fans was kicking the wrestling fans' ass before we got on the air, I got to say.
I know.
I got to say, I was like, wow, they shut them down. Like, usually I can't get one word out about MMA on the show. This week they were like, shut up about wrestling and talk about, like, whoa, easy.
Well, hey, that's a good thing. See, we try to, I mean, you can't impress everybody, you know what I mean? Some people are going to hate it when we talk about UFC or MMA.
No, I wish we could just somehow find, I wish we could find, like, all the fans in the world that like both, like we do, and just get them all listening, because that'd be perfect. You know.
Exactly. I mean, there's going to be people that hate us for the UFC talk, and there's going to be people that hate us for the wrestling talk, but nobody else does it. I mean, there's pro wrestling shows, there's MMA shows dedicated to just that, you know what I mean? And we try to mix it up, you know what I mean? It makes for good radio, you know what I mean?
It's a lot of fun for everybody. Here. How many shows do you hear? Softball talk, horse racing talk, fucking retard talk, movie talk, football talk. Come on.
Retard talk. He says, "Oh Jesus, me and you are like big. Me and you are like."
You ain't got to worry about.
You know what I mean?
That's the beautiful thing when you have an internet show is you got to be careful. You can't take too much anti-gay stuff. You can't do anything racial, but you can make fun of. You can make fun of midgets and retards all you want because midgets can't reach the keyboard and retards are too stupid to use a computer, so you're sick. You got no worries. The chat's about to laugh their ass. That's a perfect joke. If I don't get a million laughs for that.
That was good. Well, here's the thing, is I could come on here. I mean, as far as reporting goes, you keep that professional, right? And then when you come on here to do a radio show, it's like, do people want to hear an entertaining radio show where the hosts are goofy, joking around, talking this, talking that, or do they want to hear professional? You know what I mean? I mean, it's like my 2 hours on a weekly basis. Tuesday night, it's like my 2 hours.
Beautifully, you know what I mean? We're serious enough that you get everything you need as far as information, and explanation. Right. an explanation, but as far as having some fun and being entertained too, I think
you've got
sometimes we deliver, sometimes we fail miserably. That's the chance you got to take.
You could have a Rush Limbaugh, right, who is serious and political and da-da-da-da-da, or a Howard Stern, you know what I mean? And who would you want? You know what I mean?
If you want to say it in our world of wrestling here, we could have some weeks we can be entertaining like a good Chris Jericho promo. And then other weeks we can try and be entertaining and fail like a Dr. Ken's segment on Raw, you know.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Trying too hard.
I think for the most part we tear down the house on a weekly basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's ignore that comment in the chat because I know you saw that. But whatever. ProWrestlingScoops.com/chat. Get in the live chat room right now. And like I said, all you guests, go to TalkShoe.com, register real quick with your username and password, and then you'll be set for a weekly basis. Come back, join us every Tuesday night, 7 to 9 Eastern Time here on WZROnline.com. Hopefully, we'll have that up and working for you tomorrow. All right, Matt Boone, finish up Monday Night Raw real quick, and then I want to jump into UFC 101. We're going to spend about 10 minutes on that. We're going to take live phone calls. We still got to do chat shout-outs as well.
Fedor.
And Fedor to UFC. He signed with Strikeforce, which we put out on the website here just a few days ago. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more here in hour number 2. The only other thing I wanted to talk about on Monday Night Raw, Medi, was John Cena and The Miz. They had a one-tag match. Yeah, that's about it. You know, I mean, we missed Kofi. Kofi Kingston defeated the Big Show, and Chavo and Hornswoggle once again, which was good God. You know what I mean?
Chavo and Mark Swoggle.
Chavo and Mark Swoggle. Yes, that's right. Well, it was originally Chavo versus Hornswoggle, right? And then they switched it to Mark Swoggle. Tiven came up on the Titantron and switched the match, and so they did Mark Swoggle, which was good because we've seen Chavo and Hornswoggle for, God, I want to say the past
we had
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks in a row. They had 4. They listed them last night. Blindfold, on the knees, hands behind the back.
Tuxedo.
And the tuxedo. But, yeah, Hornswoggle was under the ring, and after the match he came out to help Mark Henry become a babyface, which was ridiculous. Dancing around and stuff. What did he do, like the kick move, and they did the replay of it? And
He did Hornswoggle did that, what do they call it, the tadpole splash, where he comes off the top rope.
Yeah, I like the name of that move. I love that. I laugh every time I hear it.
It is funny. I said something to you during that last night on Monday Night Raw to the tadpole splash.
I love it.
Main event, dude, we had a lumberjack match. John Cena, The Miz. Cena defeated The Miz clean once again. So The Miz is banned from the Staples Center. He's banned from SummerSlam, obviously, and what else? He's banned from Raw as well.
Staples Center, Raw, and Summerfest. Yeah.
Wow, he's banned from quite a few places. So
they'll never remember the next time they go to the Staples Center either.
Right. Do me a favor, and Ryan Gray is supposed to be doing my play-by-play, and I was going to try to get some ECW spoilers if we have those. It's on the East Coast, so do me a favor if you could go look for those. Main event, so okay, Cena defeated The Miz clean, which I hate, just because The Miz has been in this program with Cena for weeks now and still hasn't got a clean pin over him. But I guess it doesn't matter now, as The Miz seems like he's headed off to. It's funny because before they ever actually touched, Miz was 4-0 against John Cena, and then every match they've ever had, he's like an official match, he's lost them all. So exact opposite. Exactly. So the show ended. John Cena came in and hit the FU, or was about to hit the FU, and no, he did hit the FU, pinned him, and then that Dr. Ken came in. They call it the attitude adjustment. The attitude adjustment. That's what it is. Yeah. What I call it, the FU. That's what it used to be called. Yeah. Yeah. Not PG to say FU. I know. Yeah. Dr. Ken came in with. Look at you in the show file. Dr. Ken came in with his pimp cane. That's what Boone's got. What else was it? A walking cane? Come on. It was a pimp cane. He calls it a pimp cane. I like it. Threw him over the top rope. Bad landing for Dr. Ken. hit his neck or head, something. Looked like he was in some pain. And then the off-air report that we got last night said that they carried him out. Chris Masters carried him up the ramp to the top, and he looked kind of out of it. I don't have any
that was adorable.
Yeah, right. Chris Masters and Dr. Ken.
Yeah.
So that's how Monday Night Raw ended from last night. Overall, I thought the wrestling was really not that bad. But as far as the show as a whole, Piven as co-host or host, whatever he was last night with Dr. Ken there, just didn't do it for me. You know what I mean? And I don't know
what wrestling wasn't that bad. I'm looking at the matches. Swagger Born, we already decided that sucked. The Divas match you said you liked a little bit.
Right.
Carlito Primo, we decided that sucked. Big Show Kofi, you can't say that didn't suck.
Oh no, I don't.
And then it was the main event. That was it.
I mean, Carlito and Primo, I think that angle sucked. That they just blew that match off right on the Raw.
But as far as the match,
yeah, but I mean the time that they were in there, I didn't see anything that was awfully bad. Chavo versus Mark Henry was not there, obviously for obvious
Big Show and Kofi.
Big Show and Kofi, I don't know.
Kofi had a cool spot where he came off the top with the double leg drop. That was cool. But other than that,
Legacy versus Triple H is great. For a Raw match.
Oof.
Well, it was a good Raw match. I mean,
good.
All right.
Good.
All right, and then Cena versus Miz, Lumberjack.
The Goods. Oh, The Goods, starring Jeremy Piven. Why didn't I say that quicker? Damn. They promoted that movie like 18 times last night. Because the name of the movie is The Goods, so any excuse for them to say, well, we got the goods, they get to plug their, you know what I mean?
And they plugged it, what'd you say, 18 times last night? I mean, they plugged it a lot. I mean, crazy
Good Lord.
Good Lord, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Monday Night Raw from last night. Let's, what do you want to do next? Oh, by the way, Raw scored, we talked about that, 3.6 rating last night, down from a 4.0. Keep in mind that they had John and Kate +8. Or is it Kate +8 minus John, or whatever it is.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about right now. Who the hell's Kate?
John and Kate, she's got the 8 kids.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a crappy tag team on SmackDown that I didn't know or something. I don't know who that is.
No. It's ratings competition.
I guess it's a big show. I've never heard of it. I don't know.
It's a big reality show where the lady's got the 8 kids, and John is the guy that's, I don't know. I'm a big gossip. Nobody wants to hear about that. I'm a big gossip.
No, nobody
does. The guy's been cheating with other girls, or they're divorced or something. I don't know. Nobody wants to hear my gossip.
Nobody wants to hear that crap. Nobody.
All right.
You got 40 minutes squeezing like 8,000 things over here. You're talking about John and Cathan and Catherine and...
Blah, 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 blah. Hey! Old school. Damn, there you go.
Oh, I got it.
All right, buddy, let's do chat shout-outs. Shamana Sexy is in there.
Holy crap.
13. I'm not going to get them all, man.
I was going to say, it's going to take a while.
Veggie Wedgie 69. R-Dub, Lil Wayne 20. Lil Wayne 20 helps us out on the main website.
That dude's
when
cool.
It's up and running. But Swax is in there, Undertaker Kane fan.
Yeah, did you say R-Dub yet? Because that's my buddy in there, too. I got to say R-Dub and Lil Wayne 20. Those are my 2 favorites.
All right, shout a couple more out. Twisted Steel.
I like Legend Killer. I like Jericho 133. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Colm Gillespie or Jealous Pie. I don't know what the hell to say about that, but they're good people. Yeah. Callie's on the phone. He's a good people. I used to like Ultimate Fanatic until I found out his taste in radio, and now I don't know so much, you know. Did you see that comment earlier? Is that what you were talking about?
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Really? Ultimate Fanatic of all people?
Ouch, a diehard trashing us, baby. But, yeah, who cares?